Hey guys, don't do this. This was stupid. Alright, I'm fucking dying. Like, actually fucking dying. Okay, so Kayak Vs Bike to Saltburn. Originally it was going to be me, Kian, Corey and Aaron, but then a lot of things happened, had to be delayed by like a day. Aaron couldn't, then Corey couldn't, so we had to find other people. Thought we were going to have to do a 1v1, but I told Kian repeatedly that if it was a 1v1 it would suck, and also we both need at least someone to be there for safety reasons, so if one of us dies then, you know, at least someone's there to record it, eh? But no, that's not the point of it. But basically I was like, it's going to be a team work kind of race, so just best team win. So again, Aaron and Corey couldn't, so we enlisted the help of Caitlin and Harry. Basically they're dating, just whatever, for Kian's team, and then I got Brandon on my team, and then Corey eventually did show up. But before we did anything, I made a presentation on PowerPoint and got my laptop and plugged it into the TV downstairs in my front room to basically show everyone what the whole idea of the video is, so we'll get to that. Right, PowerPoint with these idiots, so let's get down to it.
I'm a bitch.
Right, moving on.
Right, PowerPoint, you ready?
No.
Oh, I'm going to be a brief man.
Okay, so race to Saltburn, Kayak Vs Bike, so from Redcar Beach to Saltburn Beach, right?
Is it recording?
Yes. Okay, so the target slash goal. So today's video will be a race from Redcar Beach to Saltburn Pier, me in the kayak with Brandon on my side against Kian, Caitlin and Harry. I didn't know you were coming here, Corey, so I literally only got to change the PowerPoint like 5 minutes before you guys arrived. So now we've waited for a fair whatever, tide time, weather day. Okay, we get it, both teams, kayak straight line, but whatever.
Pod champ.
Rules, no cheating. If I rewatch the footage and I find you've been cheating, there will be consequences. Kian, if you cheat, I'll kick you in the balls.
I'll just throw him off a cliff if he
Yeah, but how would you cheat?
Easy, by saying everyone has to stop and then continue going.
Exactly.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Because that's that little spack over there.
Well, like if someone falls up and kills himself, then would you have to stop?
If it's
Oh, we could just leave him by the side of the road.
If it's Kian,
If it's Kian,
we leave.
Go
If it's
to
Kian,
so I've got to at least always be recording one camera. No asking for help for a lift or tow. So Kian, don't ask anyone that's coming down on the car to, like, I don't know, ask for a lift.
I was planning on calling my dad to put my bike
No
to the
asking
car
for
and
help.
drive us
Yeah, we did that. Have
won't be
fun
okay.
and
Oh,
don't
bikes and
die unless you're
cars.
Kian, because we don't care about him. So if something goes wrong, basically, like if Kian's bike get punched or whatever, call, say that you've got a problem and we need to stop, which we will. If one of you guys needs to, like, if something happens with Kian's bike, for instance, if you call either those two, they'll tell me to come into land, you sort your problem, and I'll go back out. Well, you might want to get that sorted out.
Just ring Kian.
Kian's got your number, so
Well, yeah, but you're recording on your phone, Kian, aren't
Just
you?
ring Kian.
Yeah.
Harry,
Yeah,
you can
so-
get their numbers.
Or you can
So-
smack
I
him
have
over the
Corey's
headphone.
number.
That's alright then.
Okay.
So at least have one for not recording with its ringer on. So
You have my old and new.
ringer on, full volume, please.
You probably don't want to hear mine.
You don't want to hear mine
yeah.
either.
Well, ringer on, ready to answer. ... Kian.
Mine's the Russian anthem.
Mine's the Leeds United theme, so...
Right, put me in there, because if you ring me, it'll stop recording.
Well, yeah, but you don't answer calls. So if you were to answer a call, ...
Because he's an idiot.
Kian.
Oh, right.
So also do not think these emergency calls or cheat while having whatever. Only call if really necessary. And any questions before we start?
Can I take a shit?
Yes.
Corey, don't be racist or homophobic to anyone you pass, please.
Why not?
Rather the video not get taken down.
That was actually in the PowerPoint before.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
and Kian, don't self-promote, and you two just don't
I'm
have
not
the
gonna
camera,
self-promote
and
anyway.
you know what I mean.
Snog 'em,
Kian, no.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
So we had got on the PowerPoint down. It was just I literally had to change it because it was still the original like script / plan with like Aaron and Corey. And then I didn't even know Brandon and Corey was still coming, so I couldn't change it in time, so I had to just make it up as I went along. But anyway, let's cut to when I go down to the when we go down to the beach even. But let's just say we had to make some Pirates of the Caribbean references, because why not? Disney don't sue, by the way.
Having trouble there, mate?
I'm good.
Right.
At least he wasn't recording when I said that. May the best man win.
I got caught in.
May the best man win.
You really think you're gonna win?
Yes. I hope you step on a leg.
Right, ready? On 3. Right, back turns. Right, 3, 2, 1, go! Right, come on, let's go!
Robert just fucking.
So like that, we had set off. Keane had gone his way, and I was going my way, and I had my action camera, this thing, on the front of my kayak, recording from literally when we were doing the starting attempts. So it was just recording to when we get to the end, so it was just recording the whole time. I think like we had like an hour of footage or something. But basically, when I had got the footage, I transferred it to my laptop to edit on my editing software, and I was just looking at some of them to just view it. So I was clicking on the files and watching it, and just going to the next one. And then for some stupid reason, I don't know what I clicked, just something happened. The first like 20 minutes of the footage from my action camera on the front of the kayak just corrupted itself. No reason. Like, I have photo proof. Just, it corrupted itself. Like, where the fuck? So I guess we'll have to watch what Kian's POV was at that current point in time.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Guessing you run it. What's the point in running?
To make it look good on camera. Oh crap! Oh yeah, I've got no grip. Right, what's the code?
You see how
Right, you're free. There we go. Right, quickly. Because Robin, he won't be in yet. Wait, he's getting in.
he needs time to get his balance first, though. You're fine.
Oh yeah, waves. Like, he's ready.
Hold up.
So we're going all the way straight down this road.
Right, you can't indicate what you do if you're stopping because I don't want to badge into anyone.
Right, okay, let's go. Robin has to go. Well, on Google Maps we're going 3 miles, or it might have been 4 miles from here. So Robin has to travel 3 to 4 miles in a kayak with 2 idiots. He really thinks that's going to work. Wait, what? It should be an energy boost.
Yeah, so because of the waterproof casing, you couldn't hear me. But if I didn't have the waterproof casing on, then my camera would have died in the first like 5 seconds of being in the water. So I kind of needed the waterproof casing on. But you're probably thinking, I had a wetsuit on at the start. I did, but the sun was shining on my back, so I had to unzip it a bit so I wouldn't boil to death. Also, just it was harder like paddling as well, so that's why I'm shirtless. So yeah.
You'll just see his hair just floating in the sea. Can we see his hair floating in the sea? Okay, we've got a good... I don't know if you guys can see. We can't see Robin, so that's a good sign. Unless he's far ahead. But that's unlikely.
Now, before we actually continue on, let's actually rewind a bit, because in the first 20 minutes of when my action camera actually the files corrupted, some point, I think it was just at some point in one of those corrupted files, I actually came under distress, as in I spun out and I came back into shore and told Corey and Brandon to call like Kian and all that to stop while I get ready to get going again. I just distress spun out and I was just in distress, so came in, told them to call, and we called Harry and then we called Kian and none of them picked up. Now, I've talked to Kian about this. He said apparently Harry's ringer must have been off, although in the presentation I did say to turn it on, and Kian's phone was the one recording, but I thought at least he would probably still pick up the phone just in case. Apparently no, so we had to just go back into the sea and just hope that we had a chance of winning, really, and just try hard. But they didn't pick up, which was one of the rules, so when we get to the end I'll explain a bit more about it, but let's just continue for now.
Now fellas, we are off-road now, so we're not riding on a roadside, but we are riding past some, what are called? Allotments, yes. That means people are growing stuff, so there's trees and plants. Now what that does mean is it's humid. Are you good? Yeah, it is hot, isn't it? It's hot, isn't it? Yeah, that's the bad thing about this. We've got the heat. It really chose a good day for this.
And I'm gonna cut out the next bit before the bit after this, because basically they were at this this junction where they could either go straight ahead or turn left, and they were just stood there talking for like 10 minutes. So I'll save you watching that bit and skip it.
Okay, we'll go down there then. It's more fun anyway. Now I do have a story to tell, but I'll wait till we get down this hill before we turn back round, out of fear. Now enjoy yourselves and be careful. Oh bollocks! Oh yes, I miss these woods. Haven't been here forever. Now turn. Okay, there. I best wait for them because they're a bit away. Right, okay, they're good. Caitlin good? Yeah. Oh, right, hang on, we'll wait for Caitlin. Right, there she is. Right. Anyway, if we all ride close together, then we know if someone dies. Now, I do have a story to tell. Right, so basically, what happened, I'd say it was probably about 2 years ago, probably in the summer holidays, and it was probably the same conditions as well, but probably a bit more wet and muddy. But me, Robin, and I think Corey was there as well. We were riding down these woods, and he fell like just off the edge a little bit, and he did rip a chunk of his side out.
So what Kian's on about there is basically one time, I think it was actually 2 years ago, somewhere along the lines of that. Basically, we were riding through these woods. We had been to Errington. This was on one of my older bikes that had rim brakes, not disc brakes, and this is why rim brakes aren't really the best brakes, because basically it'd been muddy in Errington, so we had rode anyway, and then decided we would go to Saltburn. So went to Saltburn, going through the woods. Now, because we'd been through mud and stuff, my brakes had been covered in mud, because rim brakes, like, so say if the, I don't know, what can I use for this? My mouse. So, say this is the wheel, right? And rim brakes, like, stop like that, so they do that. Basically, when trying to close, because of all the mud and stuff, it was letting the wheel still spin, and while I was going down this hill, and then when it eventually did catch, it threw me over, as in like it, threw me over the bars. I hit the ground, slid, and I'll show a photo on screen, but I still have the scar till this day. I had a chunk of skin ripped out my side. It was bleeding. Let's just say it wasn't a pleasant sight. I was in pain and had to get taken home. But But anyway, let's continue on.
Yeah, right, okay, so just walk this bit, guys, because, yeah, Robin won't be at the pier anyway. He'll have called us by now to brag, saying, oh, we've won, by the way, we're at the pier. I feel like Robin's going to kill me when he's editing this, but after hearing that impersonation of him.
Sorry, but the person you've called isn't available.
Kian, you are lucky.
Oh, this is sketchy. Wait, guys, down there is the same path as the pier. We're getting there. Not long left to go now. Oh, fucking hell. Right, slowly. Slow. Ooh. Yeah, we're on the most like narrow path. Over there. Not better. Oh gosh. On Saltburn Pier, not long left to go now. Give it one final push. Oh gosh, very busy. Oh crap, there's no cycling. I still don't. I see a kayak, but it's not Robin. Oh. I say we enjoy our time here and just walk to the end of the pier. Haha, we've won. We have won. Right guys, I'm going to call the others to see, to tell them we've won. Right, Brandon, where are you guys? Has Robin died yet? Right, okay, do you want to know where we are? We're at Saltburn Pier. Yeah.
Now, the way I figured out we had lost is Corey and Brandon had shouted me while I was out to sea, and obviously I was like, okay, it could have mean one of two things: they've made it there, or I need to come in because they're in distress. And because, you know, I'm not going to be the one to cheat, because since I made the rules, I was like, okay, fine, I'll go in, see what they want. And yeah, it turns out they had called Brandon saying they had won. So yeah, I'm just getting into shore, as you can see currently. But yeah, they were shouting, telling me that they had won. So I wasn't like pissed off or anything. Just I was literally dying. But keeping in mind that they didn't pick up when I was in distress, so we then did call them back, talking about it. But yeah. Hey guys, don't do this. This was stupid. All right, I'm fucking dying. Like actually fucking dying. They beat us.
Because they're little cheating bastards.
We got just over halfway, but you can tell I'm freezing because I'm shaking the camera. I'll try and hold it straight, but fucking, I was in distress.
You didn't answer.
And they didn't fucking answer when we called them. So, you know, so physically, yes, they've won, but technically, we'll call it a draw, because technically, in the rules, that would be cheating. But we're gonna get home and I'll do voiceover or whatever, because don't fucking do this. Don't go long distance in the kayak unless you know that you can.
And you can trust the friends.
I thought I could, yeah, and also trust your friends. Or only go with friends that you trust.
That actually will come back for you.
But fucking, we'll go. So yeah. They had physically won because they were the ones that actually got there. But technically in the rules it was if you didn't answer the phone, that was technically cheating. So we'll call it a draw. But I think the main point to come across is, don't fucking do this. Just don't. Alright? I've personally learnt my lesson. So I'm teaching you guys, don't get a kayak from Redcar and try and go to Saltburn. It was a living hell. With the sun on your back, in a
black wetsuit, so the colour black attracts the sunlight. So you're hella heated, so you had to unzip it halfway and then still going, and your arms are like literally killing. Yeah, it's just faster on bike. At the time I thought I had a chance in the kayak, but looking at it now, it was a bit stupid, but I don't know. So I think I would say we had fun, but to be honest, it was like a meh on we had fun, because it just, I don't know, just wouldn't do it again, wouldn't recommend it. I would think if you wanted to kayak at Saltburn or whatever, just drive with the kayak in like a van or vehicle or something to Saltburn, then go in the water, not go to Saltburn, because it isn't fun. But just look, anyway, we had fun, not fun, just whatever. Just we're gonna move on. So there was no like prize or anything. It was just see who's fastest. Obviously, bike physically won. But yeah, that's about it really. I would say everyone like eventually enjoyed it. Like me, Brandon and Corey then had to take the kayak all the way to then like had to lift it all the way to Saltburn. We could have probably just put it in the shallow water and just like tugged it along, but we carried it all the way to Saltburn car park, where my dad picked us up and took us back home, because there was no way I was gonna go back with it. Just I was dead. All right, I could barely walk. I could barely carry. But yeah, just don't do it. All right, guys, just don't be like me. I will plan on using the kayak probably in future videos, possibly, but never again in like a race or long distance, probably, because that just sucked ass. So yeah, but it's in the past now, and another thing is that we can just look back on it and laugh at it. Just a memory we made. So but. Anyway, if you're still watching at this point, thank you guys for watching to this point. Really means a lot to me. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe with notifications on. Like this video if you've enjoyed it. Comment if you've got anything to say. Share this video with a friend, family member, and really, I don't mind. Just don't do what I did, and go in a kayak long distance. But I guess thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining at some points. It wasn't the video I had planned it to be, because obviously it went wrong. But just, yeah, next video will be a biking video in Errington. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. So goodbye guys, bye.